This video is on Statement of Financial Position. Statement of Financial Position is a list of the assets, liabilities and equity of a business at a particular date. It is one of the final accounts usually prepared at the end of the year. It is also known as the balance sheet. What are assets? Assets are what the business owns, for example, office furniture, vehicles, cash, and so on. There are two types of assets, namely, non-current assets and current assets. Non-current assets are also known as long-term assets. They used to be known as fixed assets. They are assets that are used for a long time in the business, that is, they last for more than 1 year. Some are tangible or physical in nature, for example, building, machinery, and motor vans. There are also intangible assets that do not have any physical existence, but are valuable to the business, for example, goodwill, patents, and copyrights. Current assets are short-term in nature. They do not last for more than 1 year. Examples include inventory or stock, cash, and trade receivables or debtors. Current assets may be turned into cash within a year. For example, inventories turn into cash when they are sold. Debtors turn into cash when they make payments. Liabilities are what the business owes. The two types of liabilities are non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Non-current liabilities are liabilities that are to be repaid after 1 year, for example, bank loan. They are also called long-term liabilities. Current liabilities are to be repaid within 1 year. Examples include trade payables or creditors, bank overdraft, etc. Equity comprises share capital, retained earnings or profit, and reserves. It is also called shareholders' equity or shareholders' fund. It is the net worth of the business and the value that will accrue to shareholders if the business liquidates. Equity can be obtained by subtracting total liabilities from total assets. We are going to examine the parts of the Statement of Financial Position of an electric vehicle maker, Li Auto, as at December 31, 2023. The first part shows the assets. The current assets are totaled to get the total current assets. Then, the long-term or non-current assets are summed up. The addition of the current assets and non-current assets gives the figure for the total assets. The current and non-current liabilities are added to obtain the figure for total liabilities. The total shareholders' equity is obtained by adding the share capital, retained profit, reserves, etc. It can also be obtained by subtracting the total liabilities from the total assets.